Even if you do all of these things, and unless you find yourself in a particularly high revenue generating work or field, like Bump trying to do something that you're interested in and trying to make money, that ain't gonna make no goddamn sense over there. But you go through and you do all of that, and you're left with this sense of what's more. You get left with this feeling of, is that it? But then as that's happening, you're also listening to the propaganda. You're listening to the propaganda of that this is the best place in the world for you to live. That this is the best country in the world, the strongest. Military might, the American dream. What is that anymore? Is that even a thing? What's the American dream in 2026? What does that look like?
Lord have mercy.
Specifically for a man. One of which, it seems as though it is now popularized to make you not feel good for being a man. It seems as though it is normalized to hate men. Men ain't shit. Men are dogs. And I was thinking about it along.
Then I suggest you surround yourself with people that pour into you and uplift you. Mainly surround yourself with women that love men, that love to be around men, that like to worship and praise men. Because if you have women like that, or people are like that around you, you're not talking like this. You're not talking like this. So if you got people pouring into you, pedestalizing you, low-key worshiping you, you're not talking like this, because that's not your reality. So his reality is in Atlanta, he's surrounded and he runs into people that don't like his gender. Well, sir, that's your reality, because that's what you look forward to, so you can make videos like this. You understand? Shout out to Form Runner. You create your own reality. There's no one to blame but him. This is what he created for himself. This is what he tells himself in his subconscious when he goes to sleep at night. This is the shit that he feeds into his existence. And you get what you got what you manifest. You manifested this reality for yourself, sir. There's nobody to blame but you.
With this lie, there's this tactic of holding the carrot in front of the horse so that he runs the race. So he's on that hamster wheel, doing things in order to establish value.
Y'all, he's talking about himself. I will definitely make a video about this, but he is talking about himself. He's not talking about other men. This is his reality that he's projecting onto us. Let's continue.
In accords within a system that does not prioritize his or her mental health. How long is your commute? Shout out to COVID, right? That's a weird thing to shout out, but shout out. Because without being able to travel and see anything different or anything new, people were introduced into a type of a lifestyle, being able to work from home, where now they're like, oh shit, I like this way better. Now there's gonna be pros and there's cons with it, specifically over the long term, being at home for that long. I think it messes with a lot of people's mental health. Nevertheless, that's besides the point of this video. But it forced people, because of a disease, it forced them to think differently about the system that we are currently in. The system, by the way, of a 9 to 5.
Man, right?
It's like, what, 150 years old? 20 years old?
You in a whole other country complaining about the stresses of being in the US of A. Okay, real simple, then don't come back. If America has beat you down to that point, it's so oppressive, right? It just drains all of your energy and has nothing good. Then don't bring your ass back. You ain't got no woman here. You ain't got no kids here. What's stopping you from living your best life in Thailand?
How old is it? It's old enough where that's all that we know, but it's not that old. It's new. We just feel like it's normal. The idea that you have to work 40, 50, 60 hours per week and then still be living in a place where it's tough to make ends meet, or to be living in a place where you walk outside and everything is an advertisement. And listen, this
is his reality, y'all. Do not let this man's reality become your reality. This is what he manifested subconsciously, whether he realizes it or not. Hey, what's the saying? Be the change you want to see, right? Start with the man in the mirror. So be the change you want to see. This man is not surrounded by people that pour into him, clearly. Especially no women.
Really anywhere in the world, people are going to try to sell you things, but it hits a lot different when the average cost of something is markedly low than in the West. The thing is, and I think that part of the trickery at foot here is to convince you that everything that you're accepting in whatever block, situation, hood, scenario, city, state, province, county, like that shit is good. Like it's good. It should be normalized. It's enough. But listen, even for me, this feeling of shit just don't make sense. Why is it that now, I make incredible revenue, but I'm still on this hamster wheel, so much so that I'm unable to click on that pause button and just smell the roses. And a large portion of that is being tied within a capitalistic society, one of which there is an air of popularity of keeping up with the damn Joneses.
Which is what you do on YouTube. That's why you can't leave YouTube. Remember, he just said he tried to do some side ventures, and none of them have been as profitable as YouTube. This is why he has to be on the YouTube hamster wheel. But that's a choice. I bet you won't get off this hamster wheel. I bet you won't leave this hamster wheel. So it's a choice. No one's making you stay here. No one's making you stay in Atlanta. Right? No one's making you participate in the rat race. This is all choices. These are all choices. It's free will, brother. Free will.
Now more than ever, I know that my
victim.
association of money.
Yeah, he's a victim.
Was correct. Well, some of it. Okay. The portion that is correct is.
Oh my God, not Rob.
Have a budget.
Why?
Because there's a goal.
Why?
And the goal is to save and invest as much as what you can, so that you can use the money as a tool for something else. And listen, guys, it's not to say that your life in the West, all right, ain't good, all right? Shit, a lot of you guys, it's good, it's nice, but I will tell you something. Walking around these streets and feeling ease, peace. I'm looking at all of the people smile, laugh. I believe Thailand is a third, maybe a second world country. It's not a third world in the traditional sense, maybe second world country. From an infrastructure perspective, there are things here that are a little bit different. Notably, the sewage, like the water situation, there's people out here, there's houses out here that every like 2 or 3 days, they gotta get like a delivery of water, like in these big water trucks, right?
Nigga, that sounds like a third world country if they don't have working plumbing system. Okay.
Some weird shit in the West America. We don't know anything about that. Also, there's something weird about flushing toilets, like toilet paper down toilets. Like there's certain like weird things like that. Nevertheless, after I've had countless conversations with the locals, mostly women, right? But a lot of the locals, and actually been thinking about getting them over here. We could do like an interview sitting right next to each other, like having a conversation. So
we're gonna do J Rello content. See how these guys are? They're all the same. They're all cookie cutter. So you gonna be another J Rello, or whoever else goes to Thailand and puts a woman, another Austin Holloman. Yeah, let me go to a third world country and let me go find somebody to interview for y'all. You guys are all the same. None of you guys stand out. You guys are all the same. Let me go to a whole nother country just so I can put a bitch in y'all's face. Okay, gotcha. Yes, go find a Thailand chick so you can come and interview her and tell us how nice you are to men. Tell us how nice you are to men. Do you think I'm nice? You think I'm a nice looking man? Would you date me?
I can learn firsthand kind of what else, like what is life down here. But as I look out and I see people that earn modestly, are hardworking people, and I see smiles, I see happiness, and it's a large portion of that is these people are just living life. They're not in the rat race. They're not on the hamster wheel. They're taking care of their families. They're
He just visiting.
They're doing what they need to do, right? And then they're just enjoying it. The amount of people that I've seen just walking around, smiling. I walk into different establishments. Everyone is super damn nice, smiling. There's a thing that they do down here, like when you want to say like thank you, they go like this, right? They say some things like "Sarika," or like some shit like that. I keep hearing it, but I don't really know what it is that they're saying. But like,
and that's just pretty much what they all do in East Asia, man. That ain't nothing new to Thailand. Did he not watch Ong Bak? He don't watch Ong Bak. They pretty much all do that. That's Jesus Christ, man. Okay. Y'all got it, man. This is y'all's boy.
They do this thing, and I find myself, like I was thinking about it early today, between the time that I woke up and I went to go get that damn massage, it was at least 5 times that I did like one of these to somebody, right? Like just me just fitting into the culture, but these people are just nicer. They're not heavy, all right? And they're not heavy because they weren't inundated by battle of the sexes as soon as they woke up in the morning. They took a look at their Instagram and as they're doom scrolling.
And yet what you did is brought your battle of the sexes to this country. So you want to make content, find you a Thai woman and ask her a bunch of dating and mating questions. I guarantee you, if he finds a woman to interview, he's going to ask her a bunch of dating questions. Well, how is it dating out here for you? How are the men treating you out here? Is it hard for you to find a nice guy? Or do you date tourists? Same Austin J Rello content that y'all have seen before. Same type of Floyd content y'all done seen before. Who else? Who's the other little nigga that was gonna get slapped up in the club? what's his name? I forget the little short dude. He from New York too. V-Dub, your people's out here down bad, dog. But yeah, he was in a club. Some Russian threatened to slap him up in the club because y'all worried about y'all here chasing pussy, man.
All right? They got a beach over here. What they worried about that when they got a beach down the block? But there's this sort of acknowledgement that, hey, listen, we're going to get to it when we get to it. Like, we're going to do this on our time, our pace, all right? But there's a fulfillment that's here. So anyway, at any rate, I just wanted to drop you guys some thoughts behind the idea of it's a scam. It's all a lie. I'm over here already thinking about extending my trip just so I can get some more time, in order to continue, to assess everything that I'm seeing over here.
This man wants to spend more time in Thailand. Once again, of all the places on the country on the planet you could spend multiple weeks, it's not going to be Thailand for me. I'm cool
here so that I can be able to report back to you guys so that you have more information to do damage with. But I know one thing for certain. Over the last several years, I've kind of felt like, even though I've risen in the ranks of whatever you want to consider within the rat race of things that, people consider successful, but I felt like there was something missing. And that missing component is being in a place that's happy, where people are fulfilled. People are not shooting, stabbing, hitting, right? Like, every time you turn on the news in America, you're like, God damn, this is crazy. When I got down to Atlanta,
okay, I guess they ain't no shooting and stabbings in Thailand, huh? Hold up, y'all. So ain't no shooting and stabbing in Thailand. Okay. What is Thailand crime rate? Okay. Let's see. The country maintains a moderate overall crime index due to prevalent petty thefts, scams, and ongoing political and civil unrest in specific regions. Okay. Thailand ranks in the moderate to high safety tier in global indexes, frequently sitting comfortably in the middle of global safety reports. Drug-related crimes, primarily narcotics and trafficking and corruption, make up the majority of reported offenses. So their crimes are different, y'all. It's drugs and corruption. So corruption, this is your military, your law enforcement, your judges, right? People that can make your stay either pleasant or horrible. I'd rather deal with the shootings and the stabbings than the corruption, because this means this gonna cost you money every time you see these people. Okay, but you got it, man. Look at scams. Okay, common crimes to watch out for: pickpocketing, purse snatching, bag slashing are common in crowded tourist hubs, busy markets, public transit. Tourist scams such as gem scams, tuk-tuk overcharging, and tailors are widespread in major cities like Bangkok. While not a crime, travelers face severe risks on the road, with Thailand having one of the highest traffic-related fatalities in the world. Oh, so I'm going to get hit by a goddamn rickshaw? Oh, no. Okay, I'm going to get hit by somebody on a motorbike, 20 cc's, or somebody running a rickshaw. Y'all got it, man. Come on.
I had this app on my phone called Citizens, which is like one of them police, APB, right? You can hear like police calls and shit like that. I had to turn that app off because I'm just like, it's giving me anxiety because everything that's happening around. And it's not to say that, this is a completely 100% crime-free place, but you could be out on the street 5 o'clock in the morning, turn down a weird-looking street, ain't nobody messing with you. They waving at you. There's something unique, when you think about safety. There's something unique when you think about, hey, the 40 to 50 hours per week that I work over here, I can work 10 hours a week over here, and that extra 40 to 50 to 60 hours per week, I can make that towards what I want to do. What I want to do. My hobbies, my likes, my interest. You now have time.
He's got to be.
And this shit is wild to me. It's absolutely wild. It's absolutely insane. Long story short, I am thoroughly enjoying myself. It's been a time of deep introspection, and I have a lot of different things I've been learning in terms of, and maybe I'll write down a list and then we can go through that.
Okay, I can't. Okay, that's all I got. I just want to be messy for like an hour. I can't, y'all. I can't with y'all. I can't. Y'all got it, man. Y'all got it, man. Once again, are you going to come back to America or no? You coming back to Atlanta or no? Okay.